All righty. Hey, Richard. Hey, Jacob. Hey, Evan. Jessica.
Hi, Ari. Hi, guys. Welcome.
Hey, Jessica. Where are you joining from?
Wait, you can type. I know we can't hear you.
Yeah. See Benjamin. Hey, Farhaz. How are you doing today? Hey, Evan Joseph. Where are you joining from, buddy? So the folks are joining Richard. So we'll just give them a couple of minutes and then we can get started. Oh, sorry, Farhaz, like you cannot unmute. So it's going to be a webinar. You can use the chat section and we'll be like closely monitoring. And we have our backend team who's going to answer any questions that you put it on the meeting chat. Hey, Benjamin, thanks a lot for joining from Florida.
So we have Utah, we have Bangalore, we have Florida. Nice.
Amazing. And what do you do, Benjamin? See Jacob. Hey, Jacob.
I think we should start, Ari, for time.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, Richard. We can get started. So actually, we are right on time. Thanks for reminding me, Richard. So, guys, thanks a lot for joining in. We're so happy to host you today for the webinar on how luxury brands can excel in this BFCM with AI. So, AI has been the buzzword of the decade, I would say, right? And if you're working for the e-commerce brand, I would know like what kind of struggles you might be going through because every brand is working to get or prepping themselves up for the Black Friday or Cyber Monday. And in fact, day in, day out, my job is to, talk to professionals, marketing professionals, folks from the finance, sales, or marketing. So the one constant question that I keep hearing is, "Hey Ari, this Black Friday is coming up. Do you guys have any AI strategies that I can just deploy in like a week?" Right? And also, I've heard questions like, I usually pump in a lot of money, but I don't get that kind of a return on investment. And while I see my colleague doing that, while I see other co-owners, the brand marketers doing that, even though I do it, I'm not getting the exact return. So these are all the constant questions that I get. So that's when, we thought we could, do a webinar on how luxury brands can leverage AI to kind of excel in this Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And that being said, this webinar is brought to you by Manifest AI, which is backed by Y Combinator and Sequa, right? And just to give you a bit of a background about Manifest AI for those who don't know about the company. So imagine Manifest AI as an AI shopping assistant that lives and breathes in the site for like 24 by 7, 365 days, giving a hyper-personalized journey for each visitors, recommending the right set of products based on browsing history, the purchase history, and it goes above and beyond in terms of giving out the coupons and discounts when they're going to make a purchase, right? And not only that, we automate 95 to 98% of the customer support, meaning, let's say, as a brand, you're getting about 100 tickets a day, we can reduce it to 2 tickets to 2 to 5 tickets a day. So that's the level of the capacity of AI that we are talking about. And for our session, I brought the expert. So here's the man under the spotlight, Mr. Richard Lisboa. Hey, Richard, welcome to the
Hi,
show.
Ari, hello, everyone. Thanks again so much for joining. A little bit about me. I started my luxury journey 25, 26 years ago. I'm much older than I look, at Bergdorf in New York. Then I moved to Italy for about 10 years. I worked with BMW, Armani, and a few other fashion companies. Also, most recently with the House of Creed. I love the fragrance world as well, as you can see in the back there. And recently, I was working with Rebag as the director of business development, where I developed the business funnel, the developed business development funnel to about 75 million, and grew the business here in the US as well as Asia and Europe. So that said, guys, in the 25 years that I have been in luxury, as we all know, luxury has changed quite a bit. But one thing has remained the same, and that is the customer experience and the customer journey. And when I say the same, I mean the expectations of the clients, right? It could be the same, or it could even be a bit more today, because everything is at their fingertips. Everything is technology. We didn't have that. I didn't have this iPhone, back in the day when I was at Bergdorf. Clients would rely on my expertise. So we know that Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales are growing by 50% year on year, which is crazy. We hear AI, 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 AI. It means that the clients today want the speed of shopping, but they also want that physical store experience. What I like to call it is phygital. I'm sure you've heard this term before as well. So you have a physical store, and then you also have the digital experience that you're giving the client. So let's think of it this way, right? You may or may not have a physical store. Let's say you have one. A client comes into your store, you greet the client, you offer the client, something to drink, whatever it may be in a luxury situation. The client asks you information about the product. You spend time with the client. You give them all this wonderful information. The client is really enamored with the product, takes the product to the register, talking a little bit more. The client leaves the product at the register and then starts walking out the door. What do you say? Oh, hey, come back here. Or what do you say? What do you do, right? You don't let the client just walk away. You at least clientele get their information. So because to me, shopping is not about only sales. It's about building trust first and foremost, right? So think of it this way. When you have your client who's just walking out after spending all this time with them, whether it be online or whether it be in your store, you want your conversion rate. You want to convert that client. So when you go for your shopping experience and the customer journey, you have the high intent client, and of course, you have the medium intent client. So you have clients, for example, who have online a product in their cart with the shipping information in there, and all they have to do is just enter that credit card number, right? So that's your low-hanging fruit. And then you have this client who has added the item, let's say, to the online cart, but has not entered any kind of information. So that could be a low intent client. And here AI could be the one doing your follow-up. We all know, at Rebag, we hired so many people to do our customer service. It got so expensive, especially as a tech company and a growing company, we had to move everything to Latin America in order to hire customer service reps to even speak to the clients on chat. Here, AI is going to help you do that without the need of investing in those physical people and having someone there 24/7 to give the client relevant and pertinent information. Ari?
It's a very good example. Like I'm just imagining if I had owned a store, but if I'm just leaving all those low-hanging fruit, it's going to hurt my business so badly, right? But imagine having an AI that's going to aid me with all those, follow-ups and giving those, experience and building that trust. It's definitely going to make a, a good stance for my business, right? But thanks for bringing that analogy. And moving on, in our webinar today, guys, instead of going through all those boring kind of slides, we thought we will pick up a live example of customer that I've worked with, and through these slides, we'll explain how we gamified their journey through AI. And to do that, we're going to cover 4 different topics, right? The first one is on AI on product display page, how AI is going to gamify your static product display page. And then we will cover the AI recommendations, and then AI and upsell and cross-sell, which is an interesting topic for all the business owners. And last, on AI in customer experience, because we are here in the world, it's AI era, digital era. It's all about how you increase that trust and build that trust and also increase or enhance the customer experience. So that being said, over to you, Richard. You can just walk us over this case study.
Sure, of course. So I wrote this case study. And again, I breathe and live the customer experience. I always say, yes, of course, we have to reach, that number, but your client is not that credit card that you keep. Back in the day when I, used to work at Bergdorf, at the last end of the week, we used to like start calling our clients just to make our sales calls, right? This is not how it kind of works today. Clients want, relevant information. They want you to be consistent, but at the same time, they don't want you to be too pushy. They don't want to be sold to. Again, I believe in always building trust. So let's meet Sarah. She's been a loyal customer of Goop. She loves their products. And, even though her shopping behaviors have changed since the pandemic, occasionally she goes to their store here in LA. I'm in LA, by the way. She goes to their store in LA for that personal touch and that expert advice. Now, however, she had a baby this year, so things are a little different so some of you, may have kids. So you know that when you have a kid, things change. So she's juggling the kid, she's juggling the dog, she's juggling the cat, the cooking, and all that sort of stuff it could be, right? So while she wants to shop for herself as well, and she wants to take this time for Black Friday and Cyber Monday to treat herself, because she hasn't done that in a while. She goes on Goop's website. And like her, she's planning to shop online. She knows that Black Friday sales are a critical time, right, for the discounts and stuff. This is what clients want. They want relevancy. They want discounts, especially, and they want expedited shipping. So here we're going to go into how AI is going to enhance your product detail page. So when Sarah used to shop in the store or occasionally online, she used to just have like a static, regular product display page that she would have, right? So when she's browsing the website from the comfort of her home, the new AI enhanced display page that Ari is going to show you in a few minutes is going to actually catches her attention. And she's like, wow, it's not really static. It's not just image and text. It's a little bit more interactive, a little bit more personalized, because the AI recognizes that's built into the site that she is a returning customer, whether on a shopping experience, maybe it could be her IP address, her email address, her customer ID, her login, whatever it may be. Now, each PDP will feature high quality photos showing the product in use and detailed descriptions that address common questions. Now, for Sarah, she's also looking for a product that's safe, for new moms, because she just had a baby. So she even puts there, do you have baby safe products? AI understands that. And then also during her journey, whether it's any product page that she goes on, it takes that journey and makes it relevant by even offering her baby safe products as well. So Ari, could you please show us the example?
Absolutely. So it's all about, being relevant to that particular session. So that's why AI is smart enough to differentiate between a new customer versus returning customer. If I'm a returning customer, AI is smart enough to throw some relevant information. Like Richard said, based on that particular prompt, it starts, throwing the products or recommendations pertaining to those prompts, right? So that is how we are changing this current product display page to AI proposed display page, where Sarah would get all the details that she needs on one particular page itself. If she has any questions, she just have to click on this one where AI will start conversing and answering the question that she might have. So could you please tell us more about how AI would help in the product recommendation in this classic use case, Richard?
Absolutely. Nothing frustrates me more as a shopper and as a consumer than things that are not relevant, Ari. Okay. And I'm sure this goes for everyone here. I'm super busy. You're super busy. When we are shopping online, we want that expediency, but we also want relevancy. So while browsing, Sarah notices, for example, a section labeled recommended for you. Now, this was not something that she had before in a previous shopping experience. But since, this website is also AI enhanced, she sees that there is, it's recommended for you. And, she goes there, she looks at, the skin scrub that she really wanted that goes well with a moisturizer. So, and there's something that maybe she had not initially considered. It also, again, as I mentioned previously, highlights a couple of baby safe moisturizers, perfect for both her and a baby's skin as well. So again, these recommendations are not just recommendations thrown out there, but AI also allows you and gives you, it's backed by, I should say rather, insights into why this product is ideal for her and, of course, her baby. So making Sarah feel that Goop really, truly, or the brand truly understands her needs and is paying attention to what she says, just like in the store. Ari?
Yeah, if I'm in that particular position, I would definitely feel special, right? Giving me the right recommendations, because AI can understand the entire session and, like curating the particular product recommendation based on what I'm looking for. This is super interesting, Richard. And this is how, like if the brand owners have joined, this is how, AI can help you in increasing the average order value. So kind of recommending the right sort of products, which is making very relevant so that the customer makes a purchase. There's a high chances of getting converted. So what about your stand on, AI and upselling, cross-selling strategies, Richard?
In a store, when people start to upsell or cross-sell, immediately I'm like, they're trying to like push something on me, or I just feel like a credit card, right? Again, it depends on the approach, of course, and depends on the person and how they say things. And the same thing is completely relevant here digitally. It's completely relevant online as well. So you want something, general. You want quiet nudges. For example, when Sarah adds an item to a cart, the AI assistant offers her personalized suggestions, as I said previously, for additional products. But that could just be, like a little nudge that could come on the screen that you're going to show us, in a minute. Now, mind you, also, Sarah, since she's already a returning client, she does not qualify for a new client discount. Also, what could happen here is that Sarah, since she has her own personal ritual, she approaches the tailored approach that we have by giving her that little nudge by saying, hey, here's a little baby safe, moisturizer, or here's a little exfoliating scrub. So it could maybe even offer her like a little bundle, maybe something that's new out there. So again, knowing what she needs and using that customer experience and the journey like a person would in the store, AI will offer Sarah an opportunity to try out or give her insightful information on these products.
And you know what, Richard? As a customer, if I just keep getting those pop-ups, right from the top, right from in the middle of the screen, I get super frustrated, right? But with AI, this is going to be like a very subtle way of telling customer, this is a handpicked just for you, or this is our topics. Now it's very subtle, stays for like 3 to 5 seconds, and it just goes off. And if you see here, this recommendation, or this AI recommendation nudge, it has included the coupon because it understands that Sarah is a returning customer, and based on her purchase history, it's throwing those personalized coupons so that she can make use of it for to aid her with the purchase, right? So this is
And
how
also,
AI
Ari,
personalizations. Yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that's something very well that you said here, because I forgot to add also to this is that, for example, if Sarah, has something in her shopping cart and before checking out, she removes the item from her shopping cart, right? AI will also nudge her gently, again, to keep that item, to increase the order value by saying, hey, these are the actual benefits of this item. Are you sure you want to remove it? So again, that's the last, point basically of us gently nudging her like you would in a store. Say, hey, are you sure you don't want to take this? Because this is really going to, hydrate your skin overnight, for example. Please.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, let's say I'm a customer, come to buy a moisturizer, and I just change my mind and I just remove it. But if there is a nudge to tell me that this is going to solve your, dehydrating problem, I would definitely consider adding that particular product to the cart. So thanks a lot for that example, Richard. So now, so Richard, what's your stand on customer experience? I know like AI is smart enough to combine different channels to enhance the experience for each visitors, be it the Shopify, Instagram, or any other mode, but would love to understand from your perspective.
Back in the day, we didn't have Instagram. We would call our friends, we'd be through the grapevine, in school, we would be, gossiping about products, So again, it was all talk, right? But again, all that talk, that grapevine has now, as we all know, translated to social media. So while Goop's website or your brand's website is designed to make shopping seamless and enjoyable with the AI, how do we integrate that in the complete customer experience, the complete journey? Today, clients want an immersive experience. That's just my personal, personal viewpoint. They want an immersive experience. So they don't want to be tracked, right? I don't want to be tracked, but yet I want an immersive experience. So, it's kind of, a little conundrum there. But Sarah goes onto Instagram, checking out the products, and she likes the product, for example, or she makes a comment on there, Instagram will automatically send her in her inbox, perhaps educational material. It could send her, something about, the product that she wants, maybe the best promotion that she wants. Perhaps, it could also, for example, enhance the customer experience. So let's say she's on the website as well. She's going to check out. She asks for an additional discount code. Obviously, it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We all know discount codes cannot be stacked. How many times have we told this to clients? No, you cannot get 40% off when it's a 20% off sale, right? But as she's a returning client, she may have forgotten about the loyalty points that she had that could be converted into shopping dollars. So AI will suggest that to her and say, hey, you have $6 in your account, in your points that you could apply towards this purchase. So again, it shows Sarah that she's valued and she's understood. And then when she goes on Instagram to check out the product and she has liked, she also has a coupon code perhaps in there for future purchases that she cannot use today, since it's Black Friday or Cyber Monday.
Absolutely, Richard. And again, like I would call it as hitting the iron when it is hot. Like people are interested. They're just looking in your Shopify store and coming back and making a search in their Instagram. So it's all about like making those things relevant for them to giving all the required information so that they can make a purchase. If not today, let's say for in a week or 10 days, they're going to come back and use that promo code and they're going to make a purchase. And
Right.
yeah, so what do you think, Richard? How has this journey has revolutionized Sarah during her, this period? Would love to hear it from you.
Well, as I said, she has visited stores, she has had that experience, right? Now, it could also be perhaps that, you don't have a store, right? There could be a client, let's say Emma, who is a new client. So AI will understand that this is a new client. It will offer her that new client welcome discount code. Of course, if it's Black Friday, Black Cyber Monday, it will offer her coupon code towards future purchases. It will offer her sign up for loyalty program. It will offer her perhaps expedited shipping, knowing the fact that she's a new customer, because you want to make that initial experience as seamless and as wonderful as possible. So Emma will talk about her experience with the brand and tell her friends, post it on social media. And in this way, you will not only convert the client, but also have the client to return. We all know, client acquisition costs are a nightmare, right? As a director of business development, getting new clients, developing the industry, developing the resale industry, basically with Rebag, was not that easy. So, it took us a lot of money to get those new clients. So keeping them and keep reducing that churn rate is absolutely super important. So going back to Sarah, with Sarah's experience and customer journey, it's a little different from Emma, because Emma is a new client, right? Sarah is a returning client. So she still feels that since she's been going to the boutiques and stuff, she still feels valued. She still feels that, hey, I may not be talking to a live person. People know that. People are not stupid, but it's still personalized. It still gives her all the relevant information. She also receives tracking. She also receives the shipping updates within 24 hours. It has provided her with informative. It has provided with, as I said, interactive and very, very personalized. So basically, guys, the key takeaway is even during a busy shopping season, we know that the margins are very, very low, right? That's why we call it Black Friday. We're going to the black. We really don't need to today keep on hiring and hiring bodies. AI can help you incorporate that customer experience and customer journey while driving sales, and most importantly, brand loyalty and reducing churn rate. So that's what I have to say about this.
Love that, Richard. Thank you so much. So obviously, like it's gonna be, insanely impossible to hire people, but instead hire an AI, let it do the job, let it personalize the journey, let it be very relevant for your customers. And that's how, during the Black Friday sale, everybody will be working on those, low margin, and with which, once you adopt AI, you're gonna see some a multifold return on, investment, I would say. That was a very good learning for me as well, right? Thanks a lot, Richard. Just love all the use cases that you took us through. And yeah, I do see a lot of question in the interest of the time. I thought, we'll just answer a few questions that uh, the audience have posted, right? Thanks a lot, Benjamin. Thank you so much. Yeah. How is this different from Gorgeous? All right. So, Benjamin, we're not a potential replacement to Gorgeous, right? And in fact, I would say that let's say if we're getting about 100 tickets a day, right? We can reduce it to 10 tickets a day, which means like if you're spending about $500, you don't have to spend, let AI take care of all those automations, all those repetitive tasks like, where is my order? What is the shipping policy? I'm based out of New York. When will I get this product? So these are the questions where your customer support team, they don't have to take care of it, let AI handle. So all those questions where, which needs most attention, let them handle that, 5 to 10% of the tickets which needs most attention. So again, we're not a potential replacement, but you are just going to save cost or cut cost with your, Gorgeous spending. Thank you, Jacob. Are these customizable? Absolutely. So whatever that you saw today is 100% customizable and trainable. And of course, we will get a team when you onboard with us. You can also, kick the wheels and take it for a spin, and we'll have a dedicated team who will be with you throughout the process in terms of helping you through the onboarding framework. Getting those accuracy reports and giving those best practices. So yeah, it's 100% customizable, and our team will be there to help you with all those customizations. So what does the email integrations manifest have? So for now, we do support a lot of integrations. I would call it as a marketing integrations. So we support Klaviyo, Attentive, and we're also coming up with a couple of other integrations, which is on the final phase of testing. So the best part is with all these, marketing integrations, you can create journeys. So as Richard said, you can segment customers based on the high intent or the low intent or a medium intent. And based on the products that they have searched for, you can retarget them for your marketing purposes. Again, getting a new customer, returning customers, not that, it's not easy because that involves a huge amount of acquisition cost. So you will know that who exactly searched for what product. So by giving them the relevant, email marketing promotions, have a better chance of converting, right? Say if I have 10K plus products on my store, how do I train AI with all this info? Is this possible? Absolutely possible. So we market our product as a set it and forget it kind of a tool, meaning it's like a one-click install to Shopify store. The first 5 minutes to 10 minutes, we just sync up with all your products, information, meta fields, the product description with which AI gets trained. Almost 70 to 80% of the AI gets trained on the data, which is already available. So you can have 10K, 20K, it doesn't matter. Just the AI doing all those mapping in the behind and helping you with a better experience. So Instagram AI is great, and any use cases for collaboration requests, of course, of course. So we do have like a different flows as well. For example, the collaboration generation flow, where we can collect the leads and in terms of the name, email, and again, like we can approach them with the separate kind of a DMs. So all those comes under the journeys and flows, which is possible through our Instagram AI. So what is the pricing for a month? So there's a lot of moving parts involved. It actually starts with, the number of unique visitors that you get. So in our website, we have put for up to 80K visitors, about $499 per month. So that's a bracket it starts with, but we do go for a custom pricing. Let's say if you have about 20K, we'll work on a custom pricing. If you could post your unique visitors, maybe our team will get in touch with you with the custom pricing. As it depends on the visitor. Yeah, absolutely. It's based on the engagement of the traffic.
Mhm.
All
Great.
righty. There's a lot of questions. Thank you so much, guys. Can I start with a try?
There's another question.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You do get 30 days of free trial. where I said, you can just kick the wheels and take it for a spin, and you can convert all your dull PDPs to AI powered PDPs, and do those personalizations, and also in a customer experience for your visitors, just like how Richard said. So that being said, we're gonna sign off, but guys, we're gonna paste our the website link. If anybody interested, you can just hop onto our website, book a demo, and one of our specialists would get in touch with you to help you, make those changes and get you or realize those multifold returns for the BFCM. All right,
Great.
signing off, guys.
And if you have any questions, about customer experience, please feel to add me to LinkedIn. My name is Richard Lisboa, Lisboa, and I'll be happy to chat. Ari, Jacob, Alvin, Jessica, Benjamin, thank you, Manifest, everyone. Have a great day. Thank you so much.
Bye bye. Take care. Have a lovely rest of the day, guys.